It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see Baker Mayfield. He's gone over 4,000 yards passing now for the year. It's the Bucs and the Panthers, just ahead on EA Sports.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt. Yeah. These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than...
Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Johnson with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the seventh-year pro, comeback player of the year contender last season in Baker Mayfield.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
This is caught by Trey Palmer. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They're now set for 1st and 10. The give for the first time to Rachaad White. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Jadeveon Clowney on that stop. Well, this late in the year, Brock, just about every team in the league, as we all know, is battling some injury woes, and these guys are no exception.
It's an unfortunate byproduct of any sport, but especially the trauma involved in this sport. You're going to lose guys over the course of a season, and the later in the season you're dealing with injuries, the more the depth of your roster is so tested. And now it's time for those lesser-known names to make their name.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still second down.
Everyone's prepped, it's second down now. Mayfield with a blitz coming. Finds him on the slant. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Irving here from the gun. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Another try following the sack. That's a catch. Jalen McMillan. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
Quarterback never stared down the receiver, but he kept his eyes downfield until he found that open window as that crossing route finds and beats zone coverage.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still third down.
Penalty not helping their cause for this third down. Man in motion here. Third down. Here's Mayfield. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Young working from the gun. Throw complete to Thielen. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap now to Young. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. And this is a good representation right here of what the playoffs will look like come the postseason in 2 weeks. Still a few things to finalize, though, which makes this week and those divisional games next week incredibly important. Completes this one to Otten. He's got to gain a 6 there. Josie Jewell making that stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Shotgun handoff to Irving. It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the marker on 3rd down. Once again, Irving. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, the fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that, a guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
1st down, here's Baker. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Opening frame of the game, and 2 times already, these defenders have got home for a home run sack. If they get their way, a lot more teammates are going to join them on the stat sheet with the takedown before this one ends.
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Trying again, following the sack. Escapes the pocket. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down. Motioning the tight end now. 3rd and long for him here. Short pass caught by his tight end.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be Panthers football. New set of downs for him at the 38. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense right there on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on first. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Young. He's got it over the middle. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Stopped that time by Jamel Dean. 3rd and just 2 to go. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials.
Ball start, offense.
So the penalty is going to back them up 5. And in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Young. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt finds deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. Here come the Bucs on offense now. By this point, partner, they're through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet, still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm. You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
Got a man. Palmer has it. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Mayfield now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at 1st down here. Mayfield now, blitz coming. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off, Josie Jewell.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
The Panthers set to take the field. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this 1st half. You just kind of wait. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that can go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
He has the first over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 31-yard play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the two keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
First down from the red zone. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Now it's a bootleg for him. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
Well, now this is certainly going to make 2nd and goal considerably more difficult. He could have gotten rid of it to avoid the big loss. But give some credit here to the defense as well. That pressure was suffocating, and it's going to make it a more difficult now 2nd and goal situation.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Young. Forced out to his right. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
That right there, Kate, that right there has all the armchair quarterbacks going. Why didn't you run it? Because you take a risk when you throw it. And if you take a sack, well, now you got to kick the field goal. If you would have pounded the football, got a little bit closer, you at least give yourself a decision on 4th. I don't think you do now. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Johnson now on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. 1st and 10, it's Mayfield. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away, incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing again is Baker. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. 65 yards on the punt there. And it'll be their football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now Young. Gets this to Sanders. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still 3rd down.
The flag makes this 3rd down and 10. Young looking to throw. Able to get it to Moore. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Young on 1st and 10. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Yeah, this is one of the occasions, Kate, where this defense got to just keep chopping wood. Keep chopping wood. I know they're a little more careful about actually having axes in locker rooms anymore after injuries, but the mantra is the same. You can't look at the scoreboard nor worry about what your offense is doing. You've got to keep punishing your opponent.
First time this game they've looked to him. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. They bring on the punt team, and they get this kick away. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Buccaneers will get set to go on offense. They motion the tight end over. Mayfield on 1st and 10. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And he takes this run back for the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with the receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. It's the same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Panthers make it a 10-point ball game. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Johnson with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he could transform a short completion into a big play.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play. And boy, did the defense do it there.
Irving hauls it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. Working inside the red zone. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. They send him left out of the slot. Second down, Mayfield to pass. McMillan hauls it in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Third and just 2 to go. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still third down.
Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. Mayfield to throw again. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's where you got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play call back.
The kick by McLaughlin is good, and that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Well, he moved past that earlier miss pretty quickly here, Kate. Nice to see that. And now he can carry a little momentum with him to end this opening half.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This return makes it up to the 25. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Here's Hubbard on the give. Runs into traffic and hits a wall. No gain. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. The Panthers in possession. 2nd and 10 now. Pulled in by Tommy Tremble. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Throw complete to Thielen. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the pistol, it's Young. Complete to Tremble. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from the 41. Sticking to the air, it's Young. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Young working from the gun. Finds Sanders. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That stop made by KJ Britt. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The Buccaneers add another DB. 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap now to Young. He finds Sanders. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. To the air on 1st down. Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Young. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Maher connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Set to return this, Trey Palmer. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Bucs getting their offense out there just before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Baker now from the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. First down. Here's Baker. Hits his running back.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
This one finds Irving. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10, it's Mayfield. He's on the move. Oh, look at this, here he goes. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. DJ Wanham gets there to haul him down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. At the distance, but no good. It finds that left upright. So we've arrived at halftime, and the Panthers, impressive so far. They've got a lead so far on the road. Now we'll keep it in-state, but send you a couple hours away to our buddy in Orlando. It's Jonathan Coachman. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago, where it was the Bears who pick up the victory at home. DeAndre Swift, over 100 yards rushing with a touchdown run. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Ewert.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Panthers. Their offense has it first here to start quarter number 3. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Here's Young on first and 10. Finds him over the middle. And he gets him around 6 there. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Young. It's caught. That's Thielen. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First down, ball at the 36. Running back sent in motion. Thielen's got it. Complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
One of the tight ends motioning right. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still first down.
They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. They'll run here following the penalty. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Offense to the line for second down. They motion a receiver left. 2nd and 13. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back him up.
Offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still third down.
After the flag, they've got 3rd and 9 to figure out. Now Young. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And that brings up 4th and long. Carolina in punt formation. Johnny Hecker, the one to send it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. One of the tight ends in motion left. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. Panthers pick this one up, and Carolina makes the house call. Touchdown! The Panthers push their lead further to start the half. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
But that quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Panthers take a 3-possession lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Johnson now on the return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. Well, we all know at this point, turnovers the big problem for them in this game, Brock. And not surprisingly, the defense has capitalized on those mistakes on more than one occasion to their benefit.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be tough to win football games in spite of, right? But over the test of time, turnovers are the #1 thing that cost you games, especially after that first one. Once there's blood in the water, you feel it with the defense. They get all over you, trying to force another turnover and another and another.
Here's the give to Irving. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39.
Right back to Irving now. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Down and 4.
On the give, this is Irving. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. for safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's a give to Hubbard. And he's brought down for a loss.
Not sure if it was a missed assignment on the line, a dominant play on his part, or maybe a little bit of both, Kate, but look at those dudes down there defensively. Man, they are fired up after that stick behind the line.
Young to throw here on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And 4th and 4 coming up. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Short pass brought in. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at their 48-yard
Putting the tight end in motion. Here's 2nd and 2. Completed over the middle. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Running right, it's Irving. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Irving on the inside give. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. Short yardage situation here, it's 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
Palmer coming in motion left. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, that's one of the moments as a QB you just feel like those defenders are in your huddle. To drop them for a loss on 3rd down can't happen. That's an incredibly quick read by the defense.
Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he's been one of the players of this game. He's been hitting it well so far. This is another big one. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. The Panther offense headed out to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Hubbard quick on the draw. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
So out now comes the punter. And he gets it away from his end zone. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Buccaneers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. And he's brought down for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. Mayfield now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. So we're through 3 here. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll send him over right. Mayfield on 1st and 10. Catch made over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32. Irving hauls it in. And this one does not go far. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Off to play fake. Here's Mayfield. Completes this one to Otten. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Young to throw it. On the move, headed right.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Young. That's more on the quick slant. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay.
Delay of game, offense.
Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired.
Still first down.
Set him back 5, it's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Man in motion headed right. Young working from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
At the 46-yard line.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Finds Sanders. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Buccaneers.
Out of the gun, Young. Hits him on the out route. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Up the middle, Hubbard. And he's able to drive them forward into the red zone. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Young on the play action. Connects with Hubbard. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a 1st down. Design bootleg here. Bails out of the pocket quick.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
It's a design boot. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Young looking to throw. Rolling left. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Buccaneers scoop it up!
Gosh, we have seen these quarterbacks make some incredible plays from here to reach the end zone. That was certainly not one of them. Careless with the football, left an opening for those defenders to knock it free and escape without surrendering any points.
The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. That pass complete to Irving. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1,000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 4th down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Flush down out to his left. And he's out of bounds. That is not going to be enough. He made a bid for it, but he was a couple yards short. That's a turnover. And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Carolina offense headed out now. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. And he's brought down after a short gain. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They run again with Hubbard. Into the second level past the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be good for a Carolina first. Hubbard again. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He stopped at the 17. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Panthers feeling good with a 14-point advantage. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's a give to Hubbard. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. 3rd down run by Hubbard. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout. Staring at 4th down now, the Panthers electing to go with Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal try. He's looking 34 yards here down the middle. Marr connects there. And that makes this a 3-score game.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that make. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Johnson with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. They're out and set, 1st and 10. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Gotta hurry this to the line. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Baker now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Desperation time here on 4th. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Panthers beginning to celebrate their win here as they take a knee.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
They run it with Hubbard. And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish out the sweep of their division rivals. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Panthers are winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.